guys, how are you? Welcome again to Pamela's World Kenya channel. Welcome everyone. Today is another day which the Lord has made, and here we are back with our reaction video of today. So just feel welcome, my returning viewers, my subscribers, everybody on board, welcome. Here we do reaction, and we don't hate anyone. It is just a work like any other. It is a niche. So feel welcome. Just agree, disagree with me maturely, and if it is your first time to be here, please feel welcome. As I said earlier, subscribe to the channel, give the video a like, share the video, and let me know what you think of today's video. So now, our video today, I want to talk about Rocio Mom and Murah Senso because they did the live stream almost at the same time, just a difference of some minutes. But now, I've chosen to start with Murah Senso. Then again, I will make another video of Rocio Mom because the video is will be very long. So in Rocio Mom, I will just take one part where I will talk about, but the rest will just be Murah Senso, how the live stream went. So just stay tuned and subscribe to the channel, give the video a like, as I said. So relax. So now we are going to check on Murah Senso. You remember, like a week ago, Murah Senso came out with his bad news. He got a message from home, but we came to realize, we came to know, we've reacted upon it. The fish died, all the fishes in the pond died, and we've reacted upon it. So now, because he had made announcement, he had to come and maybe come back and talk about it, because it is something which he promises people. There's something I want to talk about, and it is a sad news from home now. So now he took time because he thought he was going to give people news, but the news came even before him sitting on his live to give people news. So now, when coming to his live, he was already charged. That is why I'm not going to mix this with Rosioman, because the two of them were charged. The husband and wife, the so-called husband and wife, because the wife does not want to be told anything to do about the baby, because she knows it all. She doesn't want to hear anything. You advise her, you advise them, you are a hater. These are people who live in their own world, models. She doesn't want to carry even the baby bag. You see, because people have been advising her, "So, Mom, why are you not carrying baby bag? Where do you put your diapers? Where do you put your baby clothes?" But she's not telling us what. Those were for fasting. Those are for women who gave birth during that time. In the world we are living today, she has to carry something small. She cannot carry those animal print bags, you see, because she's a model. She's walking majestically with Murah Senso glued together like this. So we are going to check only that part, and then after hearing what Murah Senso is talking about. So when Murah talked about this issue of sad news, we expected Murah Senso to come on live the other Sunday, but he didn't make it because they have been traveling. I think it is just because the news was out there already. So now he came late and already charged, as I said earlier, because he was like, now it was not a news maybe, because I've always come here and say Murah Senso doesn't know how to maybe engage his audience. Whenever he comes on his live stream, is someone who is charged, is someone who is maybe fighting people, is someone who is coming here with maybe an attitude of maybe insulting people. He just want to, he's so aggressive. So you wonder, is this the way you talk to your audience? Because you've been away for 1 week. Instead of sitting down and talk about the traveling, how it has been, how you find these other places where you've been going, because these are new cities they have been visiting. And I think when he sits after a week, he should come out with such things. We've been traveling, we've been seeing, these are the things we've seen in this, maybe rapid, you see. But whenever he comes on his live stream, is something else. Because it's like now, that is now when he comes and pours all his anger. The support is not coming, the donation is not coming. So he blames the reactors, because we will see as the video goes on, he's talking about when he used 100,000 subscribers, he used to have good support. People used to support him well, but now people are not supporting him the way people used to support him, because people have been hearing the negative things people talk about him. So he's blaming the people who talk about him negatively. And you wonder, why is he not changing? If maybe you are getting this and you are not getting this now, there must be a problem. These are the same people who are following you then. And then he has to know these people who are maybe supporting him. As people cannot support you forever. You have to understand. Also, these people, they have their lives. Maybe they used to have during that time, and now that you have, because during that period of time when you are at 100,000 subscribers, you are still new in YouTube. You are still growing. But now, at a 500,000, you still want the same people who are maybe helping you to keep on helping you. You cannot even change. You cannot even help yourself. So this is what I see. Not someone who is not growing. He doesn't want to grow. You want to just move with, because you are in, when you are in standard one, maybe you had different teachers. Now you are in standard 3, 4, 5, now until you graduate. So you've graduated. Don't depend on the same people, because maybe some of them are not even here. Maybe because some, the world is big. Some maybe might be diseased. Some have their own problem. Maybe during that time they never had kids. Now they have families of their own. So accept and use your money on your travel or on your life. So that is Murah Senso. Because the reason of me bringing all these things, because Murah Senso life was full of maybe aggressiveness. He was so angry. You wonder why? Because the video was just about him to come out and explain what happened. But he brought so many things just because, and I think the subscribers, his subscribers, because these people who are triggering him, these are his subscribers. They know him. If they want to get something from Murah Senso, one will just come with a question. And then that question will trigger him, and then that will be now the topic. Because when he comes to his live stream, he doesn't have something to say. So someone just trigger him like this, because these people have been with him for 10 years. Now they know what he doesn't like. When that thing is mentioned or anything close to it, Murah Senso will make that a topic, and now he will entertain them from there. Because he doesn't have anything. So this one just asked about the necklace. What is that? And then Murah Senso just pick it from there. So we are going to check that, because I don't know. I don't think it's someone asking you about your necklace. Maybe it looks weird to him. Not maybe the look, maybe the way he wore it, because that pedal was looking on this side. So I think maybe that is what he meant. But now from there, Murah Senso changed it to look like it is because of people who are poor, the poor mentality. You see, these people, this family, this thing of poor people, calling people poor, calling people every blacks, the way our minds are twisted, because they are no longer blacks now. He's married to Argentina. So he's white, he's a mzungu now. So him, that thing of black, because they like it in the family. All their family members, they like this issue of black, the mentality which black people have, maybe because of poverty. So I don't know why he brought this thing. This thing was just a small thing, because there is how he started explaining about the necklace. For me, or to me, I thought maybe that explanation, the first explanation, would have just been okay, and then he leaves it as that. But he continued and continued and continued and made it like a topic, because he came charged knowing something was going to happen, because already his subscribers know him. So let's start here what he how it went, and then we reach where now, because this fish now thing, Murah wants to gain out of this, because he wants donation from this. He gave out the paper, the Zelle, everything, and even kept on asking for money. And here in between, he's talking about he has made it in Africa. When people see someone who has made it in life, they maybe associate him with devil worshipping or all these things now. So now he has made it in life, and that is why people envy him, and that is why people associate him with this maybe devil worshipping or all these things. And then the person who has made it in life comes again and is asking for help. So you wonder what type of, maybe what have you made? Because if you've made it, you call yourself, you're someone who has made it. That is why people associate you with this thing. That is why people hate you. That is why people envy you. You don't think you can't come and tell us when someone has made it in life, he will come again and start begging. And I can even relate. Maybe when I have money, even maybe 50 shilling, Kenya shilling, because I don't have money, which I can say I've made it. Maybe I have 50 shillings. That when I have 50 shillings, it's very hard for me to ask for someone money. Unless maybe if I don't have. Normally, when people have money in their pocket, they don't even want to ask. But this one, who has made it and coming out here now asking people for donation, let's hear what he's trying to tell us.
But you can support us through any donations here, through super chats. We want to say thank you so much. That helps us to move around. Some people think traveling is easy. Traveling is actually it's different when you go for vacation and when you are constantly traveling from one city to another every single day. You know, you have to pay for the place you're staying, you have to pay for the Uber, you have to pay for the food, you have to pay for the water you drink. So it's quite expensive. And actually, if some people think it's an easy task, I ask them to actually try it, even for 2 months, and they will understand what it takes. So that's why sometimes we come here and say support us through super chat. Anyway, guys.
Yeah, you've always come here to talk about people, things that maybe traveling is cheap. This is not the first time he's coming here to talk about. We know, not even traveling maybe as a traveler. Even when you are traveling, you are planning to go home, or where you come from, or where we come from, it is money. But you as a person, when someone is traveling, already they have planned themselves. You as a traveler, does YouTube not pay you? Because YouTube pays you. Because you cannot say you pay food, you pay accommodation, you pay transport, you pay all these things. Wherever you work, you always make videos and you do videos and your work. That is your niche. That is your work. So by you coming out here and say it is very expensive, it is not worth. Yes, that is an issue, chose, but it pays you. You see, if YouTube was not paying you, to say no, we are just working, we are traveling, but we are not paid. So through the donation, we get paid. So this donation thing is just a token. It is just maybe someone who loves what you are doing. But otherwise, YouTube pays you for the work you do, the videos you post, because wherever you walk, wherever you go, you make videos and each video pays. So the video which pays you, you can pay for your accommodation, your transport, whatever. Because you can just plan yourself. If you feel it is maybe it is not good for your maybe your pocket, you can switch to another maybe niche which is not consuming. But you chose the traveling, so it should not be a song you keep on coming here and say, oh, it is expensive, it does what, but it pays you at the same time. It pays you because you make videos out of these travels. You don't do it for free, so it is supposed to pay maybe those accommodations, unless maybe you want to do it big. You once came here and told us when someone want to travel, if you want to travel and make money, you should go for this big hotel. You go to this small hostel because you are someone who is not staying there forever. So let's move now. Let's leave alone this one. Let's go to the main issue. How Murah Senso started talking about the fish pond and what materialized there, and then we move ahead.
That being said, I would like to discuss some issues a little bit here and there. Okay. I like the pictures right behind. We're in a very beautiful Airbnb. Let me show you. I will try to answer a few questions here and there and also catch up, tell you our future plans. I know some of you guys say, don't tell your future plans. People will use it for I don't know what. No. Sorry guys, I have my short on. Don't say this guy is naked. I have my short on. It's just hot. I wish even I didn't wear anything, I swear before God. It's at 48 degrees. What's the meaning of the necklace? It is very scary. Oh my God. Yeah, you are just another African with superstition, you know. So, this is just a stone. I bought it in Mexico. And these are called, in English they are called pearl. Prial, I don't know. Rocio, how do you call these things in my necklace? Pearls. Somebody can write there. And then the person who is asking, very scared, you can Google and understand. Yes, pearls. And you can find this in the river, you can also find them in the ocean. And I have several of these, actually in Kenya, because I bought them in Mexico. Yes. So those who want to Google and say what it is, you can Google. These are just a stone. You know, there are stones that are blue, red, blue. And for me, it has no meaning. For me, it's just a beautiful thing that I found. And I've been wearing it for a while. Actually, that being said, I had one which used to say Marwa here, okay, that I've been wearing for a very long time. And my son, Maisha, the other day caught it and pulled it, you know, and pulled it here. And then now it's broken. It had a Kenyan flag and it had my name. And actually, when I was growing up, I used to tell myself that,
So that explanation of Murah sensor, I think that would have been enough, because he has explained himself, he has explained the meaning of that, and he has explained the reason why he's wearing, because he loves it. And he explained it well. So if I were him, or how it's supposed to be, he would have just left it like that. But with him, he could not leave it like that, because obviously he has to bring that African thing in it. People who are poor, he has to bring poverty, because you wonder now, where is poverty coming from? If someone asks you this now, as you've heard, and as you heard maybe the way he has explained, do you think there's anything to be added there? I don't think so. He would have just moved to another topic and just carry on. But you know, with him, he has to create drama, because he's a drama man. He's a drama man. Without drama, he doesn't sell, because now you wonder why he's bringing so many things. So I want us now to hear now, after this, after explaining to this person who asked this, Marwa did not leave it aside. He kept on, and now he brought so many things. Let's have a look.
Yeah, you know, some Africans are very funny. When they see that you are a little successful, they start questioning everything you do. Even they will question your hairstyle. They will question why everything you do. Even if I do like this, my hands, they will say it's very scary. So I understand you. You know, poverty mindset is very hard. And even one thing I came to realize is most people don't really, from the societies we come from, and no disrespect, but I'm telling you the truth. A lot of people are stuck in the very poverty mindset that anything that is trying to improve their life, they fear it. They associate it with the devil. Even sometimes I keep asking that, is it like fair to always associate poverty with God? You know, is it fair?
So you heard him now. You wonder, where does all this one come from now? The poverty, the mindset of Africans, the way they associate things with devil worship. Maybe if someone maybe starts to grow, maybe to become successful. Now that was just a chain he was asking about. So how does this chain relate with your success? Murah says, so how does it relate with your success? How does it come now be an African? Do you know the person who asked you this to be an African? How do you differentiate Africans' questions and the white men questions? And these are your subscribers. Don't get me wrong. These are your subscribers. And the problem with Murah Senso is one person who doesn't want to be asked anything, because he thinks he knows everything, and he thinks whatever he has, that is the best. So this person saw this necklace for long. He's been seeing maybe it is weird for him. Why do you bring African aid? Why do you bring poverty in it? Why do you bring success in it? Because whatever you think, those are the things which you do. If you feel people see you as a devil worshiper, then maybe you know something about it, because you've been talking about it every now and then. Something which you don't have idea of, something which you don't know. You can't dwell on it. So you maybe know what you are talking about, because this person never associated you with anything. He just asked about the chain, but you brought all this, because it's like now you are yes, you suspect yourself. You suspect yourself, because I wonder, why would you bring all this in? Because you hate Africans so much, you and your family members, to the extent anything small you have to drag African in it. And these Africans, the blacks you're talking about, they are the people who have made you be who you are. And they are the people whom you are asking for money now, for the donation now. And then you go and talk about them. You call them names. So let's continue.
At least if you go to school, you know how to process information, you know how to, yeah. Instead of saying this is very scary, you should have said, hey, what are you wearing, Marwa? Does it have any meaning to you? then already you putting a very judgmental statement, and that shows the type of partiality your brain is taking, you know. And sometimes I feel like it's good I educate people like that so that next time.
Stop it, because I see you worse than the person who asked you, because even you didn't stop from there. After explaining yourself, what did you do? You went ahead and brought so many things now. And this one, you wanted him to please you, because you just wanted him to ask you, how about the chain, and how do you know about it, the things, but you just want things which fit you or which you love. This person saw it is as scary. You cannot force him to love the chain if he does not. Maybe I cannot force someone to love whatever I have. That is how they see it, scary. But you want it to look good. You want him to please you by telling you this chain looks okay with you, the chain looks nice. No, no, no. That is how he feels. You feel differently, but he feel like that, or her. So that is that Murah sense of bringing so many things. Let's continue here in Murah sense, because when he start the way he brings African in it, with the way he bring poverty in it, it is in another level, because these people have made it. These people, they don't know poverty. So let's continue.
Guys, that being said, I want to talk about one other issue. Remember last week I told you I had some very bad information that had come to me. So my fish actually died, to make the statement very clear. So my uncle was going. Remember, I have fish ponds in my compound, and right now I'm told it's not raining, or by the time it was not raining at all. So the water level had gone very low in my fish pond, and nearly every day they would pump water from the river. And those are for the older subscribers. For the new subscribers, even are surprised, what is this guy talking about? Because maybe they don't know, even they just subscribed, let's say yesterday or today. They have no idea even what I'm talking about. But just to give you context, is I have a home somewhere in Africa, and I have a fish pond. So there was an issue where there was a serious leakage, because there was a leakage and it was not raining, so the water level was very low. So they tried to fix it using something we call a water resistance material called waterproof. And the worst part that happened was, thank you, ma'am. My wife just brought me this. You can come say hello. Actually, after this, my wife is going live, so you can catch her live after this. So they were trying to guard the water. So, but the problem was they had no idea. Technically, I would say they didn't consult. If they had consulted me, maybe I would have given them something. So all my fishes died, actually, all of them. All my fishes died. But again, I looked at it from a very positive side, you know.
So there, Murah Senso is explaining what happened in the fish pond in the villa, and he's talking about this waterproof, or this they were sealing this water, the fish pond. I remember when Murah Senso was sealing Nyabohanse. During that time when that fish pond was being made, and he was there as an instructor. He was acting like an engineer, because all these things which these people were doing, even the anchor, they learned it from Murah Senso himself. And now he's talking there, telling people they never consulted. How long does it take for the water to drain all of it out? If these people were maybe making, maybe filling the fish pond with the water from pumping from the river, all this time they were pumping, because you said they were pumping this water daily on daily basis. This shows that you knew exactly what was happening. It's only that because they were no expert, you didn't know. So you are saying they would have consulted you. How can they consult someone who has no knowledge? Because you yourself, all the things which they were doing, even pumping water from the river, you were there and they saw you doing it, and you showed them this is what is supposed to be done. So they were just following your instruction, because they could not have even started pumping water without your knowledge. So I remember when you were pumping water then, and this is where they learned all this pumping water from the river. So there was nothing like consultation or consulting you, because even if they would have consulted you, you would have done nothing, because number one, you showed them how to put that concealer or that whatever you call it, because when you are in the village you did it. You are acting like the mason, the engineer, yeah, everything. Or we watch all your videos and we saw what you are doing there. You could not even give the people who are working there time. You are the one who are instructing them, do this, do that, yeah, put that there during that period of time. So whatever they were doing it from your, maybe your instruction. Everything you knew, because your mom was there, you could talk to your mom, so there was nothing which you didn't know. It's only that you were doing it manually. It's not something you knew. You were not expert, and your people were not expert. And I think that one is a lesson to you. Next time, always involve people who are expert. But now, whom is he blaming after this now? Because Murah Sensor is now, after now the fees are died, now he's seeing is like, now people are laughing at him. Now people are laughing at him. Now she's wishing people death. Can you imagine Murah Sensor can maybe imagine compare human beings with fish? Now people are laughing. I wish now the death does not come to knock your door. Can you imagine this? These the things which he's been wishing people. Look Kama. Look at what Kama has done to him. All along, he's been wishing people bad. He's been wishing people death. That is the worst thing one can wish anybody. Even people, us, we never liked the fish when they died. What do I gain when the fish died? Nothing. But you don't do things comes always back to you as karma, because now you are wishing people death. Who in their right mind talk about death? Why do you compare the life of human being with the fish? You didn't do it well. You just copied and pasted. You never brought the person who is expert there. So what did you expect? What did you expect? And you left your parents and your uncle, people who have no knowledge with the fish farming. And then you come here and they are laughing. Who is laughing? Laughing. We are just telling you what has happened. We just highlighted before you coming. Maybe these people never told you the truth, what happened back home, but we came out because we watched Congrat Mom video. Then we said what happened. It's not about laughing. Let's have a look at what he's trying to tell us.
This is not a human being. You know, a human being you can't replace. But a fish with just fishes inside, I can just assume like I just did a harvest and I went to sell and I did not sell. So I went a loss. And the good thing is, this is how I consoled myself. Instead of crying and saying, oh, I am so sad, I am mad, oh, help me, oh, no. You process information, yes, it hits you very hard. Like, wow. So all my fishes are gone, all my red fishes and all these are gone and all this. Yeah, but again, when you process the information, you say, you know, these things, we work so hard for them, but God has the best plan for us. And again, you tell yourself, this is not a human life. People go losses. Somebody woke up today with their mom smiling and they will sleep without their mom. And forever it will be like that. So, at least for us, or for me, it was just fishes. So, and I told myself, as long as you have money, you can easily go and buy more fishes and pack. So that's what happened to me. But again, you see,
and I think that is how it should be done, because if you know maybe you have money as you are talking or as you are saying it, it is not a big deal. It is not maybe the life of a human being, because they're just fish. As you said, it's like now you've harvested them. Because even if they were there would be a time where you would harvest. So it's like harvesting. Although you've gone at a loss, but it's like harvest. So I don't think you should bring so many things into it. So people who are laughing at you, which we are going to check, because you can't see not to bring drama in this. Whatever you say, you have to bring drama. Make it brief your people, and then that is it. Don't bring so many things into it, because no one cares what happens to you. No one. It is just about you and your family. No one cares. the way you don't care about us. So we don't care. So don't bring so many things. Don't maybe engage with people. Don't bring so many negativity into it. And and you said it was not a fault play. So why do you talk about it like now you feel bitter, and at the same time you are saying you are not bitter? So what do you feel? Because I don't understand you myself. Always when in your life, at least engage your audience in a good way in your live stream. Let's continue.
Right? Those who want to celebrate about my dead fish, you can celebrate, because I know I have a lot of haters who are very eager to celebrate even death. You can celebrate, but I wish you that death does not visit your home. That's what I can say, because sometimes we tend to like, or we tend to celebrate a downfall of someone else, not knowing that we are also prone to that downfall. Like, you are not special. You can wake up tomorrow and you are told, this. Or even you yourself, you can wake up and you...
Mura saying, so don't compare human beings with fish. This fish issue, we had finished it. It is gone story. We know there are no fish, they are dead. It is you who is bringing late news. You are bringing late news, and I don't think there's anyone who laughed at it. People just talk about it because you did it the wrong way, because you don't learn. You tend here, you come here and tell people that your choices are, you make right choices. But look, after you, maybe you don't want to take maybe advice. You never take advice from people, and then after you messing up, then you come and curse people. Now you are cursing people. You wish people death. You see, that is very wrong. Don't be talking about such kind of thing always in your videos, because karma is real, and you've been seeing karma knocking at your door all the time, but you don't learn. You don't learn because you are just there. You always open your mouth and talk ill about people. I don't think there's any other person, anybody who has always wished you bad. We just sit here and just point at the things which you are not doing right, not because we wish your fish to die. So now they are dead. So what do we gain out of it? Even if maybe you are laughing, what do I gain out of it? After maybe your fish have died, what do I gain out of it? So look at it at that angle. Always don't put, when something happens to you, you just put it like now people are laughing at you. Oh, because now you wish them this, you wish them that. Don't wish people things which you would not even want to happen to you. So let's continue Mura Senso, because we know when he starts, it's something else. So again, Mura Senso talked about the issue of maybe not working with brand because he's not hungry for money. He's not hungry for money. If it was so, maybe by now he would be with this brand, but because he's very contented with what he has, because he doesn't want the brands to control them. That is a lie, Mura Senso. Who would not want to work with brands? If you can sit there and ask people for maybe to donate for your channel, you want people to support your channel because traveling is expensive. You want to tell me if a brand comes here, like now the other day you were talking about your son, in future to be maybe to sign a contract with Nike. Are those not brand? Because it's like now you feel like now you are missing it. So now your son might catch up with them. So there's no one who can sit here and say, no, me, I don't want to work with brand. Brands, everybody would want a brand. It's only because they're not coming your way. For you to sign a brand, it's not something which one can just wake up. It is not your making. It is not you. It is how you carry yourself. How they have to check how your channel is, how you do your channel, how you interact with people. They have to know that, because they cannot just put someone who is going to spoil their brand. You see, that is why Mura Senso have not gotten the brand yet. But now he's coming here talking about, oh, me, I don't want brand. I don't want brand, and you need money. You're not hungry for money. Let's have a look at that part. Family power went off when I'm doing this video, so that clip, that receipt, I won't give you the receipt. But Mura Senso went ahead and talked about how now, let me read here. He was talking about now the job of Gitiriva, because now for Gitiriva to be employed to be driving the safari car, he has to have the knowledge of animals. You see, he has to have the knowledge of animals. so that he can drive the tourists. So he's still going to school, but possibilities, there's no possibility of him starting to get a job immediately because it might take time. Maybe he might just be a driver of Murah Senso because Murah Senso is looking to buy for another car. So these are the news which Murah Senso has. And then again, he's asking people, he's talking about, I'm not giving the receipt, but maybe another video which I will do for Rosio Mom, I'll give you, because now as I make this video, the power went off in the middle as I'm making this video. That is the reason why you're not getting the receipt. But I'm telling you the things which I watch the video, and whatever I'm saying is the truth. So now, Murah Senso is asking people, to support them, because he's complaining. Before, people used to support them. When he had like 100,000 subscribers, people used to support them. But now, where he's reached now, people are not supporting them because people have been watching negative channels, and those negative channels have put those things in their mind that this person is a scammer, ABCD. So he's asking you, why are you doing that to him? Support him now, because now the weather is hot. Where they are in this town, it is very hot. They cannot go out to make videos. So you can do what you know how to do best. So Murah Senso is asking. He even gave the email address, two of them, the PayPal and the Zelle one. So anybody, this is someone who said in the earlier, when we were starting to our video, he said when people see someone who has made it in life, they envy you, they associate you with this maybe devil worshiper. And this is someone who has made it. Again, is now coming out here and asking people, traveling is expensive. Now we are not going out there. It is very hot. Support us in these email addresses. You see, so you cannot understand Murah Senso. Especially me, I cannot understand Murah Senso, because today he comes here and tell me I'm a very rich person. In the evening, he say, now I want support from you people. So who is Murah Senso in this manner? That is why I don't understand him at all. And there's so many things which he talked about, because people accept to be poor. Those are the things which he kept on talking about. Africa and the blacks, the way we like to associate ourselves. When we see this person does this, we have to maybe associate that person with devil worshipping, because those things are in our minds. We like to, we are embracing poverty, according to Murah Senso. So I won't make the video to be long, because of that power failure, I don't think I'm going to proceed. We are going, the rest which are remaining, I'm going to combine with Rosio Man's video later on. Otherwise, let's just watch this one. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing always. Thank you. May God be with you, and see you again in my next video. Bye, and God bless you. Bye-bye. Thank you.